I don't know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing now, but I didn't. This song is my whole record that I put out in 2020 is just a lot of themes of water, a lot of themes of steel, metal and things, and so I named it after the world where those two things collide, which is called Levy, and this is a song that was inspired by somebody that broke my heart, and I remember on my drive home, it was a very long drive, I was being dramatic, like a girl that fell asleep to Romeo and Juliet one too many times. I was like, it's like he's the sun and I'm the moon, and we just never can like make our schedules work. And I was like, oh, it's like a sparrow that falls in love with the sea, and that just can't work out. And after 10 years of holding that idea in my head, I finally wrote the song, and this is called The Sparrow and the Sea. Sparrow says to the ocean, I long to feel your sway. I may never sail the currents, I may never know your ways. If I could breathe on the water, it would be so serene. I'd dive right into your arms of aquamarine. You're something I can only dream about, something I must learn to live my life without. And I can see you, though I can reach you, you see all I want, all I want, all I want, all I want. The sea says to the sparrow, I would join you and fly. If my waves could be the wind, I'd be with you tonight. I would turn this water into wings to be right where you are. Until that day I'll sing below and watch you from afar. But you are something I can only dream about, something I must learn to live my life without. And I can see you, though I can reach you, you see all I want, all I want, all I you are something I can only dream about, something I must learn to live my life without. And I can see you, though I can reach you, you see all I want, all I want, all I want, all I want.
So good. Ooh. And that was Levy, right? That record,
Yeah, Levy is the record, yeah. Sorry. That was confusing.
No, I know I did. I had a thing going in my head too. You know, do you have any of those with you tonight?
I do. I have CDs and the wax ones.
This is so very fucking
vinyl.
convenient.
Oh, that's so, yeah. I forgot to turn my little twinkle lights on.
Not to get into your business, but are you open to maybe trading some of those for, like, I don't know, money or something?
Yeah, I'm totally into bartering. Bartering with currencies.
Very unique approach, man.
Wow.
Those are back there on the corner? Okay.
You're so cute. Thanks, man.
Now I think whatever you have left, that's it. There's going to be no more of those ever, right?
Yeah, you better get them
Sort
now.
of a last chance, right? Exclusive. But wait, there's more. No. It's been a weird. It's
you
been a
have
weird.
those
few-
too, don't you?
Yeah, Joel's got those ones. I don't
Joel's
know where
got
he keeps them. Yeah, I made
You're
a
gonna
live
talk to
record
the
over here at some
gatekeeper
point.
behind the bar.
Yeah, the last few years, you know, we're out of it a little bit now, kind of getting our stride again, man. But it was some weird years for everybody, no doubt, right? But it was really weird if you made your living in front of congregations of people. I don't know how the preachers did it, man, but it was rough there for a minute, man. And I don't have a computer, so I couldn't figure out how to do a live stream thing. I tried to set up a three-way calling thing, and then I was like, if everybody else gets a three-way call, then we can, like, you know, by powers of three, and then I would just sing over the phone, but it didn't really work out. So, and it's weird too, like the I don't know, like the FaceTime concerts or whatever. It was always weird because it was sort of like, well, I don't know, have you ever had a conversation with your refrigerator? When you go home tonight, open the refrigerator and start talking to the pimento cheese. That's about what that was like for me, man. If you wait just late enough, the pimento cheese may talk back. But all that to say, it has done me wonders of good to be back and around people and around live music. And hooray for the old quarter for surviving the lean years, and thanks to you guys for coming out. And
Thanks for being here.
it wouldn't work. I mean, we'd do it. It'd be weird if nobody showed up. We'd still do it, right? But it's just really cool when people do come, man. So thank you is what I'm trying to say. It takes me a while to get there sometimes. This song is not about thank you. This is sort of a song that you sing when you don't want to see anybody. Like if you're mad at somebody and you're like, I never want to see you again. This is the song you sing to them. That's a lie. That's not what this song is. This song is about you ever like go to leave the house and like in our house there's a mirror right by the front door. It's not for me, I promise, but someone I live with checks her hair and whatnot before she leaves the house. But sometimes I walk by that mirror and I catch my reflection in the mirror and I think to myself, well, what's wrong with that asshole? You know what I mean? Like, kind of got a look on his face. And then it dawns on me that you know, that's me. And I tell myself, well, get over yourself, dude. You know what I mean? Like, there's plenty of people with way worse stuff they're working through and they're dealing with. And you mad because, you know, you don't know where your phone is or whatever. You know what I mean? So a lot of times I have to remind myself to just be okay. Just be happy with stuff, you know? Caught you staring out the window just today to some far away place in your mind. And that old feeling started knocking round again, like some old lost friend come calling. Don't you worry about the things we've left undone. 'Cause that old yellow sun is still burning. And turn the radio on, find us a traveling song. Let's get these wheels turning, 'cause I'm rolling like a half-drunk bottle of wine. And all things in time will come my way. Yeah, I'm rolling like a freight train down the line. And I'm feeling fine today. Well, now music, you know it's more than a song. And the tires sing along as we fly. And beauty, you know it's more than meets the eye. It's the highway rolling by in your mind. And love, it ain't a thing to kick around. Being lost is to be found, ain't the way. And movement, well, that's hard to define. It's a trick of space and time that we choose to believe. That's fucking science. Still I'm rolling like a half-drunk bottle of wine. And all things in time will come my way. Yeah, I'm rolling like a freight train down the line. And I'm feeling fine today. Yeah, and I'm feeling fine today. So I'm listening for your honey-colored hair to filter from the air the voice of the wind. And I'm dreaming of tomorrow's yet to come, and dances in the sun, no matter how short. I'll be rolling like a half-drunk bottle of wine. And all things in time will come my way. I'll be rolling like a freight train down the line. And I'm feeling fine today. And I'm feeling fine today. Caught you staring out the window just today to some far away place in your mind. I like them shoes.
Thank you. I meant to change into pants before the show because I'm always very aware of stages and skirts. Oof. It's a mistake I've seen other people and myself make, and it's like, whoa.
In 99 to 2000, I wore a beach towel. So I know what you're talking about.
You wore a what?
Beach towel, that's it.
My very first show was a Clubhouse concert where it looks like I'm wearing a beach towel. I got to open for Josh Greider, and I'm wearing this, like, it looks like a toga dress. It's just a little white tube top thing, and I sat on a stool in it. I'm like, oh God, you're like baby, what are you thinking? I wasn't thinking.
Pretty
I was
high
so
too.
nervous.
Yeah.
As you know, you live, you learn, but you chose to wear a towel on stage.
No, I didn't really choose. I wasn't really playing out back then. Most of it was just like I wasn't working concrete. I was doing a lot of just hanging around, you know. But I'd go down to Taco Bell and stuff, hang out on the porch. I was finishing up my ag economics degree, so there's some finance classes. I don't know. It just it sort of started as a dare.
Yeah.
And then it was really comfortable.
Yeah.
So.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel sorry for men who have to like play outside and like do like outdoor like 3-hour shows and they don't get to wear dresses. Like
yeah.
I feel like that's like a superpower that women get to have. It's like, oh yeah, this is super breezy.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of men in dresses.
Yeah.
Do it, please.
If I had better shoulders, I don't know if I can pull it off.
All right. This is a song. This is actually a new song. I have been trying to incorporate it into my set list a little bit more, but it's written about my fiance's ex-girlfriend.
Wait a minute.
I know. So like it's a little bit, yeah. It's.
Is it called like, hey Brenda Lewis, it's mine now, like?
Well,
call her by name
not exactly. So like my fiance is a really wonderful songwriter. I love his music, and he has this lovely song called "So Long and Surrender" that I always ask him to play, and every time he plays it, I'm like, oh my gosh, he's begging this girl not to leave him, and it's this like lovely, lovely song, and I'm just like, who would ever leave you? And so actually the last time, yeah. But actually the last time we were here in Galveston, I remember sitting in the trailer and finally starting to write this song. And our buddy Mondo Signs actually helped me finish it. So this is called Who Would Ever Leave You? Tell me, are you lonesome, darling? Are you feeling blue? Did someone go and leave you all alone? Did they go somewhere like Colorado to search for something true? Did they say they had to find it on their own? Tell me tell me who would ever leave you? Did they fold your laundry neatly and lay gently by your side while running troubled circles in their minds? Did they wear soft-cut lenses just enough to hide all the distance in their eyes? Tell me who tell me who would ever leave you? All I know is what I see. All I know is they ain't nothing like me. Guess there ain't no use in telling me what's been said and done. No use in knowing about the one water thingy that I brought you? Please, thank you.
They're talking in codes now. I don't know.
Leftovers from last night that I brought to this.
I feel like.
Please, thank you.
Oh, absolutely. Since we finally got some rain the other day, I don't feel bad singing songs about forest fires. I couldn't play this one over by bass drop for a minute, man. It's a true story about the last forest fire that my grandfather ever set. We moved to East Texas. I used to live down here out of Manville, and Hurricane Alicia came through in '83 and messed our house up, man. So we moved to East Texas instead. And I don't know if y'all ever had chickens, but East Texas is like having a bunch of chickens, and if you're the new chicken, they gonna eat your ass. You know what I mean? So you kind of gotta start talking like this here. Go by the Baptist church and do some East Texas shit so you don't stick out so much, you know. So we decided to go all in, so we started raising pine trees. That's about as East Texas as it gets, you know. We wasn't Pentecostal, so we couldn't start a family band, but deal with pine trees is, I don't know if any of you guys are looking to get into agriculture or not, but if you are, like, pine trees are pretty rad, because all you gotta do, you plant some pine trees and then you find something else to do for about 40 years. And then come in and cut them down, and they give you money for them. It's pretty cool. But they don't take all the tree, right? They take most of the tree. Tops and limbs, anything that's too busted up to sell and haul off. They just push it in a big pile and they burn it, right? So this song is about the time we were cutting a bunch of mixed hardwoods out of a bottom, right? And there's a seasonal creek that was dry at the time. And the forester decided, well, we'll just push all the brush and tops and stuff into this creek bed, and that way it's nice and tidy. We can get started replanting and stuff. I told my granddad, he said, look, Mr. Corona, don't you worry about this stuff. We'll come back and burn it. It's a little dry right now, you know. Granddad just kind of shook his head. And as soon as the forester was gone, he said, hey, Gabe, run up to the barn and get some of that white gas and some matches. And I said, all right. Took it down there and he doped up a couple of spots, flipped a match, and went to work, you know. It worked so well, man, we had to ease off and start back up the hill. Turned around and looked, and it dawned on us that dry creek bed full of timber and shit was just like cannon fuse headed for the neighbor's joint. It was about 500 acres, and they hadn't touched that in about 60 years. And I said, Granddad, what are we gonna do about that? And he said, dude, ain't nothing we can do about that. I think Rio Bravo's on TBS, we can go watch that. I said, all right. Spent that rest of the afternoon, he was cussing because he had the volume all the way up and he couldn't hear the plot over all the helicopters and sirens and shit. Nobody got hurt, they got it put out, and he had to pay a little bit of a fine, no big deal, man. So this is the true story of the last forest fire he ever set. It was the last one because after this one, unfortunately, he got into cryptocurrency and just didn't have time for it anymore. It's called Sam Corona's Last Big Hit. Come quick, mama, 'cause the woods are burning. Granddaddy working them trees again. Smoke is up, going higher and higher. Some bitch Walter gonna turn him in. The son of bitch Walter gonna turn him in. Oh, there's a red woman with his water truck, mama. A Jack White from the county seat. Old man Parsons in his brush gear, mama. Taking a beating, but he's taking the heat. He's taking a beating, but he's taking the heat. The city burned down to the graveyard, mama. Tombstones burned black with soot. City lit up a pine stump, mama. Burned the street down, it's his mama lay him down and so's the kid. I hope that fire wasn't too hot, mama. Get hot enough to wake them from their sleep. Get hot enough to wake them from their sleep. My mama say, well, come away, child, from that tree line, honey. Nothing out there but sad and woe. Sorry, mama, but my dog is running. Anywhere she headed, know I'm bound to go. Anywhere she headed, know I'm bound to go. Said they gotta stop for it too late, mama. Out on the edge of Myrtle Springs Road. Go in a house, call the judge's home. How much old granddad owed? See how much old granddad owed? So come quick, mama, 'cause the woods are burning. Granddaddy working them trees again. Smoke is up, going higher and higher. Some bitch walked up, gonna turn him. Some bitch walked up, gonna turn him. The son of bitch Waldrop's gonna turn him.
Some lines, man.
I always feel bad like son of a bitch and a dude by name, you know, but and there was the neighbors, man. When we first moved up there, we had a German Shepherd and a little Catahoula pup. And the first week we were there, the dude shot the dogs and said, oh, I thought they was coyotes. A 5-year-old German Shepherd with a tag and a 1.5-year Catahoula pup, and you thought it was coyotes, man.
Don't mess
But,
with dogs.
well, I felt bad for him later on, though. Like, starting about 2 years later, every spring, aliens would come down and steal 2 of his yearling calves. They never could figure it out.
Sounds like he was aptly named.
He'd be up at the one little gas station in town, like, I just can't figure it out every spring. Gotta be aliens, dude. I don't know what else could be doing that. Wipe the grease off my mouth, you know.
I don't know. I don't really have an intro for this song. This song is old, and it's kind of nonsense, but I always liked the way it sounded. So this is an old one. It's called Cannonball. It's getting late, but I'm still wide awake. Take me for a ride beneath those diamond lights. Say that you wanna, say you wanna carry me. lay me down in your bestie, spin me around. I'm your Ferris wheel, yeah, hey, yeah. Say that you wanna, say that you wanna, oh, you be my ride, help me, you can't, oh. Your cigarettes are getting to my head.
I love your voice, babe. So good.
Thank you. I like your voice too.
Well, thank you. It's
You're like afraid of the mic though tonight. Like every time you sing, I'm like, I want to hear more of that. Please quit moving away from that microphone.
my voice is tired, man. Sorry, guys.
It's not as tired as you think it is.
Well, I can feel it about to go the wrong way, you know. So you gotta make a judgment call. Maybe I should stay in a little more. But let's see. I'll do this one. Let's see how it plays. This is one I wrote with the vinyl sticker of Larry Hooper.
So explain.
Yeah. Well, I had an occasion have a house in New Orleans for a while, and I called Larry up. Larry's another Fort Worthian. And we used to play a lot of shows together. And I said, Larry, you should come with me, and we'll go hang out in this house in New Orleans, and we'll write songs, and that way we can write it off on our taxes, you know. We both laughed for a minute. And then he said, man, I'd love to, but my wife just gave birth to our 634th child. And she called pregnant on the way out the hospital again, you know. So at that time, he had these stickers made. Just this cartoon drawing of his face, you know. So I tucked one in my pocket, and off I went. And as soon as we got out the airport and got in a taxi cab, the sticker of Larry Hooper popped out of my pocket. It was like, hey, man, let me borrow your phone. I'm like, who are you going to call? And he's like, well, I know this chick named Patricia, you know. So all right, so I gave him my phone. He called this chick Patricia. And we went over by Royal Street, and we partied for a couple of days. And I said, look, man, I know we're having a good time, and that's cool, you know, but we're here to work, man, you know. And he said, what kind of work you trying to do? And I said, well, I got like one song I want to finish, you know, and then if anything pops up, you know, let's just be creative, you know, for a while. And he said, well, shit, man, if you need a song, I got a song I wrote, you know. I said, you wrote a song? And the sticker of Larry Hooper's like, yeah, I did. So I handed him my guitar, and I go play it, dude. And he's like, I'm a sticker asshole, I don't have any arms, you know. I was like, sorry, man, I didn't mean to be insensitive. I said, hum the melody to me, so he did. And then he sang the song. I said, well, shit, that's pretty good, man. Let me hear it again. He did it again. I'm like, that's pretty good. So I handed him my phone. And he said, what do you want me to do with this? I said, call Patricia and them up. Let's celebrate. You know, we wrote a song. So about 2 or 3 days later, we crawled back off of Royal Street and had to get him to teach me the song again because I didn't remember even talking about it, you know. But so this is sort of a breeze out number, a sort of, you know, it ain't working out and it's nobody's fault and I ain't really mad about it. I'm just going to collect my shit and go, you know, just sayonara. If any of y'all are hip to any collaborative efforts, I highly recommend collaborating with inanimate objects. It makes the paperwork a lot easier. So. Well, I've been around long enough to know what it means when you look at me that way and don't say a thing, but forgive me my scream. like a hound and a rabbit, but we never did quite grab it. And I do believe that our race is wrong. Maybe some other place, some other time. Maybe your melody might fit my rhyme. But here and now, sitting with you, baby, I must admit, honey, I think we're through. Well, I've been around long enough writing on the wall. If you don't watch your step, you know you're bound to fall. Well, I love you, little girl, till the day I die. Baby, it's been a lot of fun. Honey, I think we're through. Yeah, baby, it's been a lot of fun. But honey, I think we're through.
Tell that Larry Hooper sticker. Good job.
I had a lunch with Larry Hooper the other day, man.
How's Larry?
Larry's on new adventures. Just like my strings, Jesus.
I wrote I was trying to think, I was like, have I ever written with an inanimate object? I remember I kind of wrote a song with an avocado. Like, I was making breakfast one morning, and I remember cutting the avocado, thinking about a certain situation I was in that was about to end, and I was like, man, like, I need more love than you could ever give. Mm-hmm. And I was like, where'd that come from? I was like, oh, that sounds like a Dawes line. And then I was like, how would Dawes sing that though? And I'm just still cutting this avocado in half, you know, and I'm like, yeah, like, I can't even remember how the melody goes. I'd have to like have it play. Yeah, and then the next thing I know, I skipped breakfast and I was sitting on the back porch and I wrote this like song called More Love.
That counts.
And I was like, all right.
It's a collaboration.
Yeah, collaboration, but you know, avocado doesn't want to cut. Sorry, that was a bad joke.
Buddy of mine wrote a song called Avocado Abogado. It was about a lawyer that dealt with produce matters.
Avocado, what?
Abogado, like a lawyer.
Avocado? Is avocado a real song or a real word? Avocado?
Yeah, but the lawyers with avocado or whatever, yeah.
I need a
It's like a pun,
dictionary.
it's like a rhyme pun, yeah. Let me go over and see if I can figure it out.
Go Google that.
Van Darien, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm not going to play that song that I was talking about. I'm going to play you a song, the title track to my record, called The Levee. Actually, it's just Levee. I've been saying The Levee because it just makes more sense. But this song is inspired by my grandfather, my dad's dad, who grew up during the Great Depression and had to go through some tough shit like we just did. And I was trying to think about what he must have gone through at the time and how he got through it. And this song is really about clinging to the silver lining. And for me, that's always like, there's this word that I found the other day. It's called, instead of a trigger, it's a glimmer. So you look for things that spark positivity and happiness. And for me, a lot of times that's water, and like going to the ocean is a big thing for me. This song is called Levee. It's the title track of my record. bed that hammock arms heavy with a well-run straggle down to the levee, gonna save my life. Summer and fire, water and wheel, chains and wire, iron versus steel. That hammock arms heavy when you're begging for work. Go down to the levee, gonna dig some dirt. Let the water rush over me, rinse me off till I am clean. I don't know how much more of this I can take. Mouths to feed, hands to fill, works out of reach down by the mill. That hammock arms heavy, trying to raise 6 kids. Go down to the levee, gonna get my fix. Let the water rush over me, rinse me off till I am clean. I don't know how much more of this I can take. It's gonna be the death of me. Money's become my enemy. I've been hanging on for far too long now. I was raised a gentleman's daughter, 8 years in the harbor, 9 boats in the hold. Let the water rush over me, rinse me off till I am clean. I don't know how much of this I can take. It's gonna be the death of me. Money's become my enemy. I've been hanging on for far too long, far too long. It's time to keep on moving on. It's time to keep on moving on. Time to keep on moving on. Hey. Sure, whatever. I don't have anything planned out.
I
I'm
looked
kind
it
of
up.
waiting for you to tell me what to do.
Well, girl, you be waiting a long time because I'm not the kind of asshole to tell people what to do. I'll make general suggestions like, hey, you want to go buy some nachos? Ben Hall is the name of this man that wrote this song. It's called Avocado, and it's on Spotify, so go find it. It's wonderful, man. He's the only, I knew this dude back in the day when I was in school, man. I went to school up at College Station, and Ben Hall was in a band called Hauling Ass. It was Ben Hall, a dude named Jeff Ling, and a guy named Ass. So it was Hauling Ass. Yeah, it was wonderful. And Jeff Ling played guitar, Ben would write and sing songs, and then every once in a while the Ass would come out and just rap like some Eazy-E shit. It was wonderful. But they lived on, there was some apartments on this one street in College Station called Spring Loop, but everybody called it Poop Loop because it was right by the sewage plant. And like when a cold front comes in, the whole world smelled like dookie over there. So they called it the Poop Loop. They lived in some apartments right there at a red light. And one time, Hauling Ass put these flyers up and like this, next Thursday, Hauling Ass rocks the Poop Loop. And these dudes got a couch and like ran their PAs and stuff out right by the red light, and they'd wait for traffic to back up at the red light. They'd be like 2, 3, 4, and just like rock, and then the light would go green, and they'd sit down on the couch and drink beer and wait for the red light to back them up again. They did that all afternoon until the police showed up, man. It was wonderful. It was wonderful.
Wow.
But so Ben Hall is just this mystical creature, man. He ends up being psychologist, psychiatrist, I forget. One can give you dope, one can't, whatever. But he was like a therapist and like helped people, and was just really a kind dude. Had a whole bunch of kids and shit, and then about 2016, 17, he got diagnosed with some kind of cancer, really bad shit. And he's like, I don't know if I want to make it, man. I'm like, right on, man. Is there anything I can do for you? And he's like, yeah, man. Actually, you know, I know you used to work like lawn sprinklers and stuff. He's like, the sprinkler at the house, it hadn't worked right in like 15 years. And once I'm gone, you know, they're going to have to put the house on the market, so it'd be cool if the sprinkler was working. So I need you to come go through the sprinkler and get that thing working. And I grabbed him close and I said, is there anything else I can do for you? Because they ain't doing that shit, man. I love you, but I put my shovel down. But he hung on, man. And then the pandemic happened. And this weird, wonderful thing happened where all of his kids had to stay home. They couldn't go to school, right, because of the pandemic. And so for 2 years, he got to jam with his kids, and they started a band, and they wrote these songs, and he went and recorded a record with his children. Listen, like Warren Zevon, Enjoy Your Sandwich shit, you know what I mean? And then he died, and it was great. It was wonderful. We had a big party with Bolivar, and everybody got drunk and ate gumbo. It was wonderful. Ben Hall, Avocado. Y'all go look that up. Jam it one time. There's good stuff on there. And I'll play this one now that I got you all feeling all sappy. I'm not leaving for the sake of going. I am going because I cannot stay. It is an old wind that I feel blowing. It is an old song calling me away. Let the winds blow, let the sirens call. I will not miss you or this place at all. How can something so right end up so wrong? It is an old wind, it is an old song. Did you miss me in the springtime? Did you miss me in the fall? Now will you kiss me in my dreams, dear? Did you love me at all? Let the winds blow and let the sirens call. I will not miss you or this place at all. How can something so right end up so wrong? It is an old wind, it is an old song. So it's 2 for $1 at the 5 and dime store. Same as prices race up as wages fall. The only wages from loving you is my heart nailed to your wall. So let the winds blow and let the sirens call. I will not miss you or this place at all. How can something so right end up so wrong? It is an old wind. It is an old wind. It is an old song.
I'll play one more song.
Okay.
That was my favorite. I love that song.
Yeah.
Is that called Old Wind?
Old song.
Old song.
Yeah.
I love that. Thanks for letting me play with you tonight.
Thank you for playing.
Thank you everybody for coming.
Van Darien, ladies and gentlemen. Now, and I know you're staying up in Nashville these days, man, but you get back to Texas once, twice a year at least?
Oh, well, I come more often than that. I just don't make it this far south that
Oh.
often. Yeah, my folks live in the DFW area, so I get to go and stay there. And you know, Nashville has way more musicians than it does venues that are willing to pay you to play. So I come to Texas where they value their music and their art. And then I take all that money and I pay my rent with it. Yeah,
Well,
I come to Texas as often as I can, and you know what? I don't ever have to miss it because I come here.
I'm glad you do. It's been a pleasure having you,
Thank
baby.
you. Yeah, thank y'all for having me. Hope to see you again soon. This has been really cool. It's been an honor. Ain't never done grabbing each other's chase. There's a thunder up under the hood that you just can't shake, and I can't get enough of your wicked love. Baby, your heart's hardwired, jumpstart every sail on fire. Stubborn as hell, we wear out the wheels, shine like gold, as strong as steel. Honey, just keep your foot on the pedal. You and me are twisted in the middle. Baby, we're twisted in the middle, 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 middle. This chaos running right through our veins. It's dangerous, but the both of us like dancing inside the flameless love's a losing game. Wouldn't have it any other way. Yeah. Baby, your heart's hardwired. Jumpstart every sail on fire. Stubborn as hell, we wear out the wheels, shine like gold, strong as steel. Honey, just keep your foot on the pedal. You and me are twisted middle.
Van Darien, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys.